everyone and welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we are going to check out a meal from AplineAire. Now we haven't had a ton of success with AplineAire. When they do hit, they hit pretty well. When they don't, it's not so great. But I figure that this one is a pretty safe bet here. Rice burrito bowl flavored with chicken. Flavored with chicken, which is an interesting way of putting it. Do they actually have chicken? Yes. Cilantro lime rice with seasoned chicken, black beans, corn, red and green bell pepper, and zesty Mexican spices. So this should be something that should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully. All right, so 620 calories, 32 grams of big old protein. It's a product of the US. It is gluten-free. Gluten-free. All right, nutritional information for those of you who are interested in that. Again, two serving container here, so 310, 620 would be the total calorie count there. Again, we read that. So all this would just be doubled, no big deal. Of course, you know, high sodium, all that good jazz. Ingredients list here is relatively short, and I like that. That's what we like to see more and more. Companies are just going to very simple ingredients, which I have to say makes my heart very happy. And it would make my heart happy because you can't bog it down with crap, man. All right, directions for rehydration here. We're looking for 2 cups or 473 milliliters of boiling water, or to the easy fill line number 7. Which would be down here. As you can see, this little easy line ruler here. And then let's stand 10 to 12 minutes, you know, thoroughly stir, all that good stuff. So there we go. Let's go ahead and open her up. Cabela's is huge on AplineAire. I don't even think, at least my local one, somewhat local one, I don't think they even sell like much in the way of Mountain House anymore, which has always been fairly interesting to me. Had some escaping powder there, but looks like a lot of rice. Oh, ooh, it's very limey. Wow. I can smell the chicken, I smell a ton of lime, and I smell the cilantro. So I bet this one is going to be relatively citrus heavy. Now, for those of you who are new, go on the instructions that are on the bag. You know, they're there for a reason. I have been doing this for a little while. So I kind of have my method for it. You don't have to follow it. It's totally cool. But I will add enough water to kind of make it look roughly about how I would like it when it was done. And then add a little bit more because there will be some expansion there and you will need a little extra water, especially with stuff like rice and beans, pastas. They'll take up a little bit more water than other meals, and this one has rice and beans in it both. And we want to make sure that those are properly reconstituted. I also do a fair amount of stirring because I want to make sure that all the powder towards the bottom of the bag and in the corners is well mixed. Nothing worse than just getting in there and getting a big old hunk of powder in your teeth. So that's pretty sloshy there, and I think that that's going to take all that and reconstitute well. So I'm going to go ahead and zip that up, and we will let that sit for 10, 12-ish minutes, give or take, and then come back and try it out, see if it's any good. All right, so I think our little rice burrito bowl should be good to go. I actually kind of forgot and didn't add any more water, even look at it, so I'm sure it's pretty solid. It is. It's pretty solid. That's not bad, though. There's a ton in this bag. I'm only going to go ahead and just dole out that much, I think. That should give us a good scope, but boy, oh boy, that lime is everywhere. Heavy cilantro, heavy lime smell right out of the package. Let's go. Here we go, a lot of rice. Huh. Looks like there might be a piece of chicken right there, which is good. It was chicken. Let me first start by saying observationally, rice, not bad. Not bad at all. Beans, they're nicely reconstituted. Very little chicken. Very little chicken to be found here. Spice-wise, it's not very spicy at all. It's very mild. But it does taste like we took an MRE beverage-based lemon lime powder and just threw it in here. Because it's oddly sweet and also very fake lime tasting. I actually don't get a ton of the cilantro taste because that fake lime flavor is just so pervasive. I would say if that has any qualities of lime, I feel like I definitely wouldn't get scurvy. So that's positive. No, there's another little piece of chicken. There is a chicken flavor in here as well, which isn't bad, but at its core, it's fundamentally missing a core taste. They talk about Mexican spices. I can't really taste much of that. I mean, it's there, but it's not a core component. Like this meal, it doesn't seem like it has that the right fat. You know, when you're flavoring things, you know, you'll get butter, you'll get cream. You know, fat adds flavor, salt enhances flavor. Other things like sugar, even a little bit of sugar in certain areas can sort of build a body of flavor. But there's really no body here. If I were talking coffee, I would say this is a weak-bodied coffee or water. So there's really not much to it. I'm gonna go ahead and just shake a little bit of hot sauce in here just to give it a bit of the benefit of the doubt and see if that provides maybe something that it's lacking, perhaps? Because hot sauce will do that. It will certainly do that. Let's try it now with a little bit of the sauce. That goes a long way, actually. That goes a hell of a long way. It actually cuts down on some of the lime and gives you something of substance to latch onto. It's still pretty bland, if I'm being honest, but it does give it something. So rice burrito bowl with chicken. I thought this was going to be a pretty safe bet, but again, AplineAire either hits or they don't, and they do have a couple of hitters. They have some misses too. So personally, that's a pass for me. But anyway, if any of you have tried this meal, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Did you have a different experience or a worse experience? Let me know. And leave suggestions for future videos. I do love hearing from you. If you'd like to send something in to be reviewed, the P.O. box is down in the description, along with the Patreon link, which, you know, you don't have to support the channel, but it's one way you can if you want to. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.